Welcome back to the N4 Learning channel. We're going to talk about the rotational load sequencer. Now, someone contacted me about 2 months ago and he had an issue with wanting one button to reset the load sequencer. He had, I think, 6 outputs. I think you can have up to 12. Let's have a look. Views, guide help, target can't be found. That's not very good to me, is it? That's probably because I haven't got the module loaded. Let me just put that across to the vykon Pro module is not loaded. So let's go into the platform and let's load up the vykon Pro module to start with. Software manager. See how quickly this loads up. Hopefully it won't take too long. If it does, I will just pause you. In fact, I will just pause. Okay, so that's loaded. Let's look for the vykon Pro. It won't be installed, and it isn't. So we go to install. It's bringing up them other items it wants for that module. Go OK, commit. Hopefully it doesn't want to reboot, and it doesn't want to reboot by the looks of that. So now we can go back into Logic, and I should be able to drag that now across, which I can. And he had 6 loads, so this is the module, and he had number of outputs 6, and I don't know what the required loads was he wanted, but let's just leave it at 1 at the moment. But he probably had 6 required loads as well. In fact, let's just put 6 in there, save that, and then when we look at the module now, we've got all these 6 feedbacks, 6 runtimes, 6 outputs. Schedule load failed. We normally have an enable, so let me views, pin slots. Let's put some of these, open some of these. Rotate mode, rotate interval feedback, last rotate time. Let's see. In fact, let's open all of them, and we've got the disable, enable, we've got all these as well. So that's going to be one big module there with everything open. So the schedule is going to be the start. Rule and writable. Let's just do start, schedule, time clock, whatever you want to call it. Set that to true. Put that into there, and then that's putting all them 6 outputs straight on. They're going to fail after 30 seconds because we've got nothing on the feedback coming in on A, B, C, D, E or F. So that is going to fail very shortly, and we don't have the runtime, so really we need to put the runtimes in of them running. Let's just do that quickly. So we'll do it runtime, or no, we'll just do enable, and instead of A we'll just put 1, so I can just quickly duplicate that. But before we do that, enable 1, let's go back into kit control, and let's put a runtime on there, so extensions, and we're going to go for discrete totalizer. We'll add that on there, and then I'm going to composite that out, and elapsed time active, and then put that into A, and then put the output to true in there at the moment, and that's started to count up, as you can see. Duplicate it to 2, duplicate, and duplicate again. So they're my 6 outputs. That one into there, that one into there, 4, 5, 6. Bring our seconds to our runtime. Runtime, 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 and runtime. So they're giving us different runtimes. Turn the scheduler off. Set that to false. And they're all off. But they're all in alarm. So to reset these alarms, you're going to have to do them individually. So you can do actions, reset load failed, and then A. So that's reset. Or you can click on that one. Actions, reset load failed, B, and so on. But we want one button. Now if you look in the property sheet, AX slot sheet, you will see this is an enum, and enum there, barger enum, see it? So we've got to basically use an enum to reset. So what I prepared for this this engineer about 2 months ago was a block, and I think I've just dropped it into here at the moment. I have. So let me just cut it out of here. Yes, I'm cheating, so I don't have to redo it all again. And that is the block. So we've got coming in system enable. So once the system is enabled, it sends a reset, and then of course you can use a one-shot timer. Let's just put a one-shot across here and take the output into the fault clear, fire that, and that will send a reset. Naturally I've not linked it up yet, but that will send this reset here, and it's going through resetting everything. Let me just put that into there. So all we're doing here is we're firing a one shot 2 seconds, a one shot 4, 6, 8 and 10 seconds, and we're using enum switches to send the values across. So if we look at this enum switch, so in true it's AHU1, in false it's AHU6. So it would be 6 if it's in false, 1 if it's true. So if that one's true, we're sending the enum to this enum writable for 1. Let me just fire that, and you can see that happening there. So that's enum 1 fired. Now it's gone back to 6. Let's fire the other one. Enum 2 fired, so that's the B. Let me just show you this enums 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sorry, 0, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We don't use the 1 there. So that value 2, value 3, 4, 5 and 6. So 0, miss out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Let's go to the save module. No, I don't want to save changes. So we either fire that one, that's AHU3, that's going to stay on for 6 seconds. Fire that one, AHU4, that will stay on for 8 seconds. Or pump 4, don't have to be an AHU, it's whatever you're controlling with it. And fire that one, and that's going to be on for 10 seconds, AHU5, and it defaults to 6. So all we're doing is taking that, putting it into that false there, that output into that false there, that output into the false there, that output into the false there, and that's the final one that's being sent direct to the reset. So you can see all them have gone off. Let's change this to feedback delay to something really low, like 5 seconds, so we can get them all into alarm. we enable it. So after 5 seconds they will go into alarm. So they're all in alarm, but what we're going to do now is I'm going to disconnect that, move this back across, duplicate it, and put that output also into there, and that output into there, because we don't want a true at all times in there. They both want to be false. They only want to be true when we fire one of these one shots, the reset one or the one when we start the system. Let's switch everything off. So we're now off with that. Let's just do a reset. We can use any one of these two and we should see all them alarms clear. So let's go into here and let's add another alarm. Let's go into here first and do 7 loads. So we've got another load there now. Let's just duplicate that one and put the output for that one there into there, and take that and put it into the runtime. We've set all that's in alarm at the moment. Let's just emergency active. That's clearing now because that is still on. So let's just take that out of its equation. We can actually cut it here. So turn all that active, so inactive and active, put all them in alarm after 5 seconds. Now when we press the reset, it's only going to reset A to F and the G is not going to reset. Let's just prove that to you. They're going back into alarm again because we're getting no feedback. Let me turn that off. Fire a reset again. A, B, C, D, E. F has already reset itself, but G was still staying in alarm. That won't go into a reset at all without you physically changing that. Actions, reset, and select G, out G. Okay, and then that would clear it. So let's put them all in alarm again. Wait the 5 seconds. They're all in alarm. Turn it off. Let's just put that back to auto. So it's false. We'll go into here. So we've got 7 loads now. So I'm going to just duplicate this. And then I'm going to take this output and put it into there. I'm going to take that and put that into there. That's 10 seconds. So I'm just going to change that to 9 seconds for now because we can. We can do a second delays. We don't have to leave 2 seconds in between them. So that's 9 and that's now 10 seconds. But we need to change this as well. So that's 4. That's 5. So that is true on 6. But we haven't got a 7. So we've got to make a 7 now. So yeah, we had a 7 and we'll just reset AHU 7, add that, okay, save, and the false is going to be 7 now. Where is my 7? It's there. Let's come back out of that. It's still remembering. Save, yes, go back in again and now change that to 7. Save. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, but when it all goes off we've then got 7. Go back, and now we'll fire the one shot. We haven't got that in fault. Let's put that in fault first. That's now in fault. Everything is off, but they're all in fault. Fire the reset. Four, 5, 6, 7. That's it. That's the way to do it. So these are your resets. Just make that a little bit neater. I've shown you how to add an extra reset. Just want to copy that block and use it for the reset failed load on a rotational load sequencer. Thank you for watching.